Time for baseball now on a Wednesday night in the windy city of Chicago. Tonight, the first of two in this interleague matchup between the Chicago Cubs and the Chicago White Sox. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. J.J. Cope is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Southsiders. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, if you look at his numbers, it's not going to blow you away. But he's an important guy to this team. He eats up innings. He continues. It's a little luck along the way. He may win than losses.
So striding forward now, Leo Bryant. He'll get us started in this one under the. Underway now on the south side as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. And Harold, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Matt, it's very possible we're watching a World Series preview. You got 2 first-place teams, interleague division game right here, and I love the fact that they can play both styles, American League or National League. They match up real well.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. And that misses, ball 4. So not the start he was looking for tonight as he walks the leadoff hitter on 5 pitches.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
So digging in now, Jesse Wolf. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Smith moving to his left. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He's coming off a month where he had double-digit totals in home runs. If you're looking at one category and you like the long ball, this is the guy to watch. One of the best power threats in the game right now.
So coming to the plate, Schoolboy Wiz. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. He's set. Here it comes. A curveball that catches the inside corner. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
The 0-2 home. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Money Mock, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
I like the pitch right there. Two-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
And, wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, I like Jerry Hillsdale, and so do the hitters and pitchers. We won't see a whole lot of arguing with his strike zone. He's one of the better guys in the league. Really consistent.
The 1-2 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. A runner on first with 2 away. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Cubs strand 1. Time for the White Sox to go to work. No score. Number 6 is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
At the plate, Travis Wilson.
And
We take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July.
Travis Wilson.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting, the bullpen's coming through. It looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Now the 0-2 pitch changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. High pop up. Whiz on the move. 1 down. Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's got an on-base percentage of over 400 coming in. The elite hitters in the game put up numbers like that, so he has to be feeling really good about what he's done so far this season. I'm sure his club is pleased just as well.
In now, Lawrence Henry, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. First delivery to him on the way, and this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now the pitch, and he falls behind now, 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch outside, 3-0 now.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
And that's the beauty of having a guy in the 2-hole like him. He's almost like another leadoff hitter, working a walk with just 1 out. And I think there's a good chance that he's going to be on the move at some point.
So striding in, Avery Slade. He comes in currently 2nd on the team in home runs. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Runners on first with one down. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys they were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
Here it comes on 1-1. Fouled back. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one.
Well, this is one of those big opportunities. You look back and say, did we learn anything? Now, yesterday, runners in scoring position in big situations, they couldn't drive them in. Now you got a chance to show you learned something and drive a run in here.
Slurred. Doesn't get the call, and it's full now, 3-2.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around him because look at the on-deck circle. That guy's a pretty good hitter, too.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The payoff pitch one more time. Flying toward right center. And that's going to get down out there. Henry rounds third and is digging for the plate. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Well, Matt, they're getting to him early. First inning run, RBI on that base hit. Take it to him because you know once he settles in, he's going to dominate the game.
Into the box now, John DeCosta. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Runner back safely. One 1-0 pitch on the way. A fastball that just misses inside.
Seems like he's really having a tough time finding that rhythm right here in the first inning. He walked the guy. Now he's falling behind this hitter. He better figure it out quick.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll be back in standing up. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Medina looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Number 36 on the year for him. And the Soxs will move out in front now, 3-0.
Well, he was already off a bit, giving up a run in the first, and then they tag him for a 2-run job here, and he's officially struggling. When a start goes sideways this early, it's hard to get back on track sometimes. We'll see if he can.
Now at the plate, Matt Smith. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now.
Smith.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Now the pitch. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bryant sprinting after it. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Left fielder, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He drove in one of his team's 2 runs in yesterday's game. Into the windup and the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 3-0 Pale Hose. Stepping in, John Anderson. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. Here's the first pitch to him. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
Boy, he's out in front of that changeup. I tell you what, he had to honor the fastball. The fastball, the pitch before, and back with the changeup. That's a great combination.
And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
All right, Matt, time for majestic defensive alignment for the White Sox. We're looking at one of the best defensive teams in the league. They're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. Not many balls get through here. You're going to have to earn it if you want to beat these guys.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Helm. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. And a fastball just a bit up.
0-1, no strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. No offer at that one, and the count moves to 2-2 now on the Cub first baseman.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. On to the shortstop at second, but it's thrown away.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. You may as well take out a tee, set the ball right there, and say hit it as hard as you can, because that's what he did.
Nate Primetime.
Into the box, Nate Primetime, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's got the average at 285 here to start play. 17 home runs and 68 runs batted in. Here comes the 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. And there's the first strike, 2-1.
One strike.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in. Runner at first here, one man out. And another throw over. A dive, but he's back. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Here's the 2-2. Hit hard to third. And that's through for a hit.
Well, he hit that ball hard right there. I think he got a little bit lucky. If it's at somebody, probably a double play ball instead of a single.
Medina.
Standing in now, Steve Medina, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball one, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Here it comes, 1-0. That's inside, 2-0.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
First and second now, one man out. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Tyler looking up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Number 11 for him on the season. And the Cubs have come back to tie it at 3.
Looking at that pitch again, you can see he just flat out missed his location. You put that pitch right there and he's going to tattoo it. Now we're all tied up again, starting this thing all over.
In now, Bartolo Valdez.
Bartolo.
This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. And he lays off for ball one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Striding in once again, Leo Bryant. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Here it comes, 1-0. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. 3 runs already home here. Back up the middle. And that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit. And he is in there.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Jesse Wolf.
Digging in to try it again. Jesse Wolf. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I like that take right there. I know it's a strike, but man, they're making him work. He's been struggling early, and now they're making him work even more. You got to stay within your game plan and be patient, and I think this is a good plan right now.
Set to deliver the 0-1. A shot down the first baseline. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And that'll bring in the go-ahead run from third. It's now a 4-3 game.
Well, nice job right there. He comes through with the RBI base hit, and now his side has the lead.
Stepping in now, Schoolboy Wiz, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that one stayed up a little high.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Now a move over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Left field and deep. Back goes Harper, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. And there it is. 500 home runs. A huge moment in his amazing career.
Oh, it really is, Matt. The 500 home run club is a super exclusive group of the best power hitters ever. So this is just great to see. Congrats to him. I'm pretty sure we're looking at a future Hall of Famer right now. His career has been absolutely remarkable to follow, and I'm happy to see him eclipse this magic number.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Money Mock. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
One and one.
Ball, 1 strike.
And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Now here it comes. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swing and a liner. But this is going to get foul. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Into the box, John Anderson, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. This, of course, his second appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Seven runs have crossed the plate in the inning. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that slider must have been low. It's ball 3. Chris Helm would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Tyler going back to the track. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But a big inning here as they bat around and push 7 runs across the plate to take the lead. On now to the bottom of the second. Cubs lead it 7-3. Now at the plate, Troy Tulowitzki. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. 1-1. Here it comes. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
Oh, he's looking pretty good right now. Look, that was a nice swing following the changeup. He just couldn't put it in play.
Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 1-2. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Again, a 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now another 2-2. Tulowitzki swinging and sends one out to shortstop. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Let's take a look at the Cubbies defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And these guys can really defend. All you got to do is look at the error column. They're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. They don't beat themselves very often. You're going to have to earn it to beat them.
Now at the plate, Henry Morgan. He drove in the other of the 2 runs in that game yesterday. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
This guy's such a good hitter. I get the feeling even when he's down 0-2 in the count like he was here, he's still actually ahead of the count when he's facing anybody.
Into the box now, Raymond Tyler. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Now a snap move over to first, but the runner's back easily. And another snap throw to the bag. And he throws it away.
You know, I think he tried to be even quicker with his pickoff throw over the first that time than the move he showed earlier. And when you do that, sometimes your feet and arm aren't in sync, and it causes you to throw it away just like that one.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Now a fastball. Oh, strike 3 called on a pitch that looked inside. Instead, it's out number 2.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the box now, Travis Wilson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 out here and a runner at second. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this.
Your
Luis
attention, please.
Sanchez
Now
is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Sanchez.
Ready for another chance? Chris Helm. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Nate Primetime. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is an elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
Heading out towards shallow right. Smith has a beat on it. 2 down. Striding into the box, Steve Medina. Into the windup and the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in time and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. But they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Stepping into the box, Lawrence Henry. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Lays off 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, they walked him the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Mock coming in. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Digging in for his second at bat, Avery Slade. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. A wave and a miss.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Oh, 2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. '50th pitch of the game on its way. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. 1 out, nobody on. Hit slowly back to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, John DeCosta. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. The windup and the 0-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Pitch on the way. Hard sinker misses. 2-2.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those 2 balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. Digging in, Bartolo Valdez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. And this will be fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Man, he threw that fastball right by him. You know, when you face a guy throwing this hard, you have to just spread out, put your hands in a position ready to hit, and as soon as he releases it, swing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Stepping in now, Leo Bryant. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Standing in now, Jesse Wolf. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Hey, not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this two-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground.
But this one's out of reach into the home dugout.
Well, you knew it was coming. That's a standard 2-strike high fastball, and he executed it. But I got to give you credit, man. He fouled that ball off. Nice job of hitting.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. Stepping in, Matt Smith comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
2-0 pitch on the way. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Here's Bryce Harper now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Has a look, now the pitch. And a high strike there. It's 1-1.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got to hurry. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Into the box now, Troy Tulowitzki. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch.
Outside.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Hit on the ground to third. Wiz fields it cleanly. On to first, and Tulowitzki grounds out here, 2 away. Settling in now, Henry Morgan. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
The windup and the 0-1. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Cubs lead this one 7-4. Digging in once again, Schoolboy Wiz. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Goodness gracious, man. 100 miles an hour. No wonder he swung and missed. You're not catching up to that pitch. No way.
1-2. Here it comes. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Stepping up now, Money Mock. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Here comes the first pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. This ball will be chopped foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another payoff pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. DaCosta is there for it. 2 down. Ready now, John Anderson. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Cubs are down in order. They hold a 7-4 lead. Striding in, Raymond Tyler. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Into the box now, Travis Wilson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Ready for another shot now. Lawrence Henry. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the windup and the pitch. Sinker runs outside to start the at bat. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Three and 0 pitch on its way. Hit well on the ground to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Ready once again, Chris Helm. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Digging in once again, Nate Primetime. A hit in 2 tries so far. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the 2-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Steve Medina will stand in as we'll flash you back to the 2nd inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Oh, wow. That's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow. Not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. And that misses 2-2. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They hold a 7-4 lead. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Avery Slade. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Fooled him there, and a little pop up to the right side. Helm is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Striding in once again, John DeCosta. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. a fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. 1 out, nobody on. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Digging in to try it again, Matt Smith. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup and the pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Man, when you're winning on the road, the last thing you want to do is give the home crowd a reason to get back into it. Well, when you hit the leadoff man, that's exactly what you do.
Ready for another shot now. Bryce Harper. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Here comes the first pitch. He's running towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Hey, that's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The 1-2 pitch. Bullet back up the middle. Medina is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. White Sox leave 1. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Back here on the south side of Chicago, getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point.
Your
Derek
attention, please.
Ward is
Now
out from the
pitching for the
bullpen
White
now
Sox,
as he'll make his first
number
appearance here on
24,
the season.
Derek Ward.
Digging in now, Bartolo Valdez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. In there for strike 1.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
The 0-1 pitch. Fouled back. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Morgan corrals it, but the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. So digging in now, Leo Bryant. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one gets away. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
The 1-0 delivery. In the dirt here. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. Fouled straight back. The 2-1 on its way. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. No one out with a runner at second. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. Crowd gets up for the 3-2, and he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
So striding forward now, Jesse Wolf. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Here's the 1-0. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Good downward movement fooled him there. 2-1.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm giving him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Smith on the move. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Ready for another chance. Schoolboy whiz. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
The 0-2 home. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
So stepping in, Money Mock. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
And that misses, ball one. One and 0 pitch on the way. Lifted the other way to left center. Tyler is after it. And that retires the side. Cubs strand a couple. They hold a 7-4 lead. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Hard ground ball to third. Oh, what a dive. And the first out of the inning is a beautiful one. What a play.
Hey, great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make a throw, and of course, he did that too.
In now, Henry Morgan. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. One 0 count. Here it is. That's wide. 2-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Three and 0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Here it is on 3-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner, and through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
You know what, Matt? I'll take it. 6 1/3, 100 pitches. If he's able to get through this inning, that's a great outing.
On his way to pitch number 100. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Once again a 3-2. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Another full count pitch home. Swing and a line drive. And this is a fair ball as it'll make its way toward the 335 sign.
This is a great 8-pitch at bat. 8 pitches. He saw a lot of pitches. He fouled a couple off, but he stayed within himself, and finally, when he got a pitch he could handle, he didn't miss it. Got the base hit.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead.
Your attention, please. Now
so with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander
17,
out of the bullpen.
Jose Salazar.
Stepping in now, Raymond Tyler. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Now we'll step off the rubber and go to first. Just keeping him close. One and 0 pitch on the way. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Runners on the move for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Hey, this catcher has an elite arm. But when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
Runner at second here with one man out. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here's a swing and a high pop up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Wiz is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Coming to the plate now, Travis Wilson. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. From the stretch. Ball one.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. 2-0 now.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Lawrence Henry would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Into the box now, Lawrence Henry. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting at fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Morgan rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will score from second as it's back to just a 2-run ball game now.
He found himself in a great hitter's count. Pitcher tried to trick him with a changeup, and he still got a base hit. I think he was looking for that changeup.
Into the box, Avery Slade, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Well, that looked like a good pitch to hit right there. I thought he might be swinging 2-0, but that's what makes him such a good hitter. He's really zeroing in on his spot. He got the fastball he's looking for, but it wasn't in the location.
Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And a foul pop behind the plate. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back in standing. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. The 3-2 one more time. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he'll snap one over to first. Runner back standing. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Sox get a run here on 2 hits. 8th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 7 and the White Sox 5. Now to the plate, John Anderson, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here it comes, 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Pitch on the way. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing you 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it, and now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, he needs a shutdown inning right here, and it's not starting the way he wants. He's already down in the count big time. The last thing you want to do is start the inning by walking a guy and turning the momentum back to the other team.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Swung on and missed 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. 8th inning now in this inner city battle. You get a look there at the line score. Homestanding White Sox have some work to do as they trail the visiting Cubs. Ready now, Chris Helm. Here comes the first pitch. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. 1 out, nobody on. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The pitch. On the ground to the left side. Henry is right there. Throw in time at first for out number 2. At the plate, Nate Primetime. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Oh and 1, here it comes. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Cubs are down in order. They're still up 7-5. Coming to the plate now, John DeCosta. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into the windup and the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Well, they've hung around. I know it's late in the game, but that's a big leadoff single. Maybe this would be what they need to get to start that attack to put them ahead.
Standing in now, Matt Smith, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Ready with the 0-2. And a fastball just a bit up.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fouled back. The 2-2 one more time. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. To second for one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Ken Takatsu enters here looking to get the final out before the ninth inning.
Ken Takatsu.
Here's Bryce Harper now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. And he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. They're down 7-5. Welcome back to MLB Network. Great to have you with us from Chicago as the ninth inning is set to get underway. Emil Garcia enters from the pen to start the ninth inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Now at the plate, Steve Medina. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
In now, Bartolo Valdez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And no one will get this one. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box now, Leo Bryant, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. It was a walk in his last trip. A 1 pitch on its way. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Joe, the Bambino,
now
takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Joe, the Bambino.
Stepping up now, Troy Tulowitzki. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And the changeup is way low that time. Ready with the 2-0. Right side, hit hard. Oh, look at the dive. The throw to first. Wow.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You gotta be kidding me.
Stepping in now, Henry Morgan, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now here's the pitch. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. 1 out, nobody on. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Drilled to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Striding into the box, Raymond Tyler, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch coming, here it is. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
This guy's got to get on base. You got the big boy sitting on the on-deck circle. I want to see him come up with a chance to tie this thing.
Swing and a miss as he can't connect there, and now the Chi Sox are down to their final strike.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a ball hit in the air. Wiz is there for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
7-5 tonight's final. Number 6 records his 14th winning decision of the season. J.J. Koch was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. Joe the Bambino hammers down the save, his 17th on the year. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 7 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base.